here I am, out on the streets with my head in my hands. I've got no plans, only to see you again. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being kicked on the ground. I'm not that strong, but then I come to my senses. Yeah, I'm coming. You can feel my power, and I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel don't be afraid. Don't do that man with the scar on his face. It's a charade. It's just the way you've been living. Yeah, I'm coming. You can feel my power. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel
Hi, everyone. Dan here, and I just wanted to put a little snippet about AstroWorld and what we do because I want to start getting the word out because I think it's becoming more and more of a giant community, and I want to get the word out to some other people. So what we do at AstroWorld is We hold astrophotography chats on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we just talk astrophotography. Wednesday's more of a techie kind of advanced intermediate, and Fridays is more of a newbie kind of thing. So if you want to check us out, and if you want to, hang out with some semi-decent people that like to go off the rails a little bit and have fun while they're doing it, come check us out at astroworldweb.com, and you can check out the schedule, and you can sign up for all the free giveaways that we do. We just gave away an Eagle 4 Pro, an Optolong filter kit, Charles Brackenstein's books, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So come to astroworldweb.com, hang out with us, have a good time, and as always, remember to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
All right. Where did my color go? Got your head in the sand. You can't be in control, using a powerful hand. I wanna be you, I wanna see you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. All right. Cat learns to ring a bell. Rat gets free from the maze. We can be taught to love. We've got to learn a new way. I wanna see you, I wanna be you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. I wanna be, I wanna see, don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. Push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Yeah, black and white and blue. You're going black and white on the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color. hell's wrong with my telescope now? Damn, what's wrong with this thing?
Another lost Lone Ranger. Can I break this spell? One thing right, I choose two things wrong. If I want that fine line, I'll always take the fall. If I just do the left, I can live from the right. I sleep all day long, and then I'm breathing through the night. I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers pull out all the stops. I've seen a lot of children with their parents in their hands. I felt a lot of women refuse to understand. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take the world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the government, they're all wanting the same thing. They take you for your money, whatever spring. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take me. Come of all of us, and I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. 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 Guitar Players Planet.
Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? October, annular eclipse. Oh. Don't let your glasses fall off when there's a solar eclipse. You might hurt yourself. Let's try that again. Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? Are you ready for it? October 14th this year is an annular eclipse, followed by April, another total solar eclipse, and you can get your own branded AstroWorld telescope solar glasses made by American Paper Optics today on the website, astroworldtelescopes.com, or give me a call, 516-273-3771, and we can get you a set of 4 of these for $9.99. Come on down again, AstroWorldTelescopes.com, and keep imaging as long as you don't have a solar shade on. Keep educating in clear skies, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Sunny skies, the smell of palm tree air. Looking back, I could never feel fair. The way the music has touched my soul, the way that the South holds its control. But I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back to the lands of the new. Oh, na 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 na. Seems to me that I have lost my old friend. Got the sunset on the highway again. Then I get lost on a long summer day. I must go back before it's too late. I'm afraid you're feeling alone. Time and space can never afford. The holidays can ring in your fear. The ghost embrace can only mean tears. And I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back for lands of blue. Oh, na 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 na.
It's gotta mean something. It's gotta. So here I am, out on the streets with my head in my hands. I've got no plans, only to see you again. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being kicked on the ground. I'm not that strong, but then I come to my senses. Yeah! I'm coming, you can feel my power. And I feel what is real when she feels me.
There we go. All right. And think we're good. Do we have audio? I think we have audio. Yeah, because I'm a little backwards tonight. Everything is packed for NEAF. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, everything is packed for NEAF. So if you see a little difference with everything, with the way the setup and the mics and everything and all that kind of stuff is
The shelves look bare behind you.
the shelves are empty. The shelves are almost empty.
Yeah.
So it's all packed and ready to go. I got a bunch of stuff. I got let's see, I got Plan 1, I got Wanderer Astro, I got QHY, ZWO, some optics.
The last of your ZWO crap.
Yeah. Well, I you know what? I'm probably gonna bring whatever's left, but I don't know. I got 2 filter wheels sitting here that are pretty lonely. So I don't know. I might just bring those, throw them in a box. It depends. I don't know if I might. I'm just looking to buy a trailer hitch for my RAV4 because.
Oh yeah.
And rent one of those U-Haul storage cargo trailers thing instead of renting a truck, because the truck they wanted to charge me like $500 for the weekend or something like that for the truck.
Okay.
And for it's going to cost me $500 to do a trailer hitch and rent the trailer. So why not just get the trailer? Oh, it's going to cost me about $300.
And the trailer hitch you get to keep.
Yeah, the trailer hitch I get to keep, and then all I'll have to do is rent the trailer is like, I think the trailer is like something like $50 a day, as opposed to $150 a day. So, what about the Closet of Death? The Closet of Death is still here. It's still there. It's somewhat empty. I'm bringing some stuff with me. And again, I'm sorry if you hear my dogs in the background. I apologize. And my noise gate is off because the mic is not there. So it's kind of annoying. But we're getting ready for NEAF. And Eric, how you feeling? Eric's not doing too good.
I don't wish this on any man, on anyone. I really don't.
No, it
stinks, but what are you gonna do? I mean, hopefully I'll be able to have another surgery, and when I get back, I'll go see my orthopedic surgeon, and maybe I'll have another surgery within the next month or so. See.
Eric, your tattoo is gone. What tattoo?
What?
I don't know what he's talking about.
What, my shine?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want the tattoo back?
Shine.
Do you want? I can make the tattoo come back.
Oh God, no! Please don't.
Here you go. You ready? Here comes the tattoo. You ready? No, that's not. Yeah, that'll work. There you go. So do that, and then we'll do. Let's see.
Oh, you're killing me! You're killing me.
There it is. There's a tattoo.
Oh, God.
There you go. There's the tattoo. The tattoo's back. There you go.
Wow.
The little hole.
Wow. It's like I'm pixelating and I'm disappearing. I'm disappearing into the nothing.
Oh man, yeah. So I literally have so much stuff packed that I don't know what I'm gonna do with. I have my buddy Chris, who has an SUV that's helping me drive some stuff up there. Now, everybody's gonna have to buy a lot of stuff because I don't want to bring it back because I want to have room in the car. I might be bringing too much stuff. I just don't know what to expect on the first one with the actual product. I don't know what to expect.
Right.
So I don't want to bring too much which I'm probably doing anyway. But my wife is freaking out because the whole living room is filled with shit. But
Right.
But I'm bringing a couple of telescopes. I'm bringing some of my telescopes. I'm bringing. Please, somebody buy my EQ6R. I don't want to have to bring that back. I'm selling that. I'm selling my Red Cat. Dan's video is like 2 to 3 seconds. It's gonna be a little bit screwed up, the latency on this webcam. I'm sorry. That's not the way it normally is set up. But I apologize about that. Just gonna have to deal with it for this one. We'll get back to business on Wednesday.
Yeah, get back to business on next week. But Yeah, it's been a very interesting few days. I was telling Dave and Dan, I'm relegated to a cane right now because
That sucks.
it's just my left side. It's like totally painful. The sciatic nerve is gone. Like on my left side, all the way down my left leg, down to my foot, to the bottom of my foot. So,
Jeez.
and I just got an epidural yesterday, but
I
that's
know.
going to take some time to kick in. The epidurals take a while to kick in. They could take about a week.
Is that the first one you got, or that's the second one you got?
That's the second one I got.
That's the second one you got. How long did it take the first one to kick in?
To finally get relief? Yeah, it's about a week. About a
And
week.
you got it
to 10
yesterday?
days. And I just got this yesterday.
So let's see. So that means Friday you're going to be a mess. So
Probably. So we'll see. Yeah, it's a massive bummer. It's just one of those things. And you can lift. I could lift 10 pounds and then it throws out and it herniates the disc, right? So it doesn't matter.
I seriously, from a selfish point of view, I really hope you make it, or else I'm going to get my ass kicked. But
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. At least I'll bring. I'll bring this. I'll bring my butt cushion with me.
that's it. And listen, if I have you by the register, just ringing stuff up and talking to people and being yourself, I'll be a happy person.
Oh yeah. That's why that's what I'm saying. I'll just talk to people, ring. I'll ring stuff up, and all of that stuff. So,
yeah, Chris will be there to help you with the ringing stuff up, and I'll be running around. And Matt Draxler said he's going to. So if anybody can give us a hand, am I bringing cameras to NEAF? Like, what kind of cameras are we talking? Cameras for a show or cameras for Astro Energy? Because I'm bringing both. I'll be having two lovely women taking some pictures and videos. My wife and a friend of mine. So, they're going to be doing so. I'm going to try and see if I could steal one of them for Sunday too, because I don't think Jen could make it on Sunday because she's getting ready for really a trial, which is not winnable, and she's not looking forward to it. But but it is what it is, and I'm hoping I can grab the other one so maybe she could come drive back up on Sunday to just even help out and be a cheerleader, if anything. So don't take all of your sea stars. Remember, I'm grabbing one this Friday for my wife. I am grabbing all of them, but one of them is yours. So
yours will be the display model.
Do you want me to? I'm sorry. Do you want me to hold it, or are you? Am I shipping this to you? Are you not coming to NEAF? Should I leave it here? Because I have no problems leaving it here because I'm bringing too much crap already. So yes, Ernest, I know. Oh, Ernest. So yeah. So I'm shipping it to you. So I will leave it here. All right, Ernest.
Yeah, Tom. The plane ride is not going to be fun. So it's not. So I'm probably going to get like some sort of courtesy, like wheelchair service or like the tram service.
Hell yeah.
So I can just sit on my butt and just let it take me everywhere.
First one on the plane.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
First one on, first one off, right?
Yeah, I'm going to spend the money.
Last one off,
Last one off, right?
Yeah. Unless you upgrade to first class.
Yeah. No, but I'm probably going to spend like the extra money on the closer seating, aisle seat. Get an aisle seat and try to be like one of the first off and all that stuff. So I'll pay the extra.
You'll be there Friday around 3. Hey, Jackie, if you want to come in on Friday,
yeah, because I'm not going to get in until Friday night
and help set up and move some things around. I could get a female's point of view, I guess. On what to put it, because I'm just going to throw crap all over the place. I got some stuff to make things fluffy and pretty and stuff like that. But if you want to come down, I could grab one of the. I'll just tell you what name to be, and you could grab one of the other girls' name tags for a little bit. So you could be Jennifer.
He's gonna need your help, Jackie, for sure.
See, no respect for my elders. I'm telling you. But yeah, if you could be Jennifer. Okay, that's my wife's name. You could be Jennifer Higgins.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're more than happy to come down and help set up.
Yeah, Chris, I'm hoping for surgery. Hopefully, I'm hoping they'll do the same thing they did for my neck, my cervical, that they'll do for my lumbar, which is a disc replacement. I don't want to get a fusion. I want to get an actual disc replacement. So, and that's what we've been talking about, me and my orthopedic surgeon. We talked about that a few times because that'll be much, much better.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, I mean, a friend of mine has 3 of his neck bones fused.
Yeah.
And he's got to.
Yeah, the range of motion's not there.
He's got to turn his body like
this or like that.
It's different with the neck because your lumbar. I mean, you're not playing sports or anything. You're going out doing crazy stuff.
No, you're not doing anything.
Fusing a couple lumbar together is a lot better than the neck, obviously.
Yeah,
absolutely. But the lumbar, it's you can fuse a couple of those together, and it's not as big a deal as long as you're not playing sports and stuff like that.
Right.
So
you gotta take up the sports that are not a lot of motion, like darts and pool and stuff like that. Billiards, that's fine.
Yeah, no, because I'm gonna probably get into pickleball.
Cornhole.
I used to play tennis when I was younger, so I'm probably gonna get into pickleball. So I need my range of motion, especially for golf. I need my range of motion for golf.
You don't play golf.
I mean, I don't play golf. Yeah, I play golf.
You don't play golf.
Awesome. See?
You play golf?
Yeah. I don't do it just on VR, bro. I do. You know what? I'm like Chubby. It's all in.
Yeah. Take up cribbage. Oh man, we should all play around. We can meet at.
Let's do it.
It's that time of year.
When I'm back in it, then yeah. When I'm back,
we can meet somewhere. So Dave's from the Washington area. I'm from New York. You're from Chicago. We'll meet somewhere in like Ohio.
So yeah.
Jack Nicklaus has a very popular course in Ohio, doesn't he?
I went
to in the Memorial up in Ohio.
Yeah, yep.
They play the Memorial up there.
Yep, I did the Slammer and the Squire down in Florida, and that's Jack Nicklaus and Tom Arnold's. I did not Tom Arnold, the other
Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer, yeah,
Tom Arnold.
Tom Arnold.
Arnold Palmer had one at the World Golf Village when I was there. And I also played 17 on Sawgrass.
Oh yeah, did you?
That's cool. I did. I put
it on the green.
I got at the. I was like 10 cup.
Oh, so it took a few to get it on there. Yeah.
Give me another ball. There, huh? I think it took me like 20 shots to get it on the green.
It's just an easy 9-iron.
No, it's not even that it's far or difficult. It's there's a wind factor in there, and it's different. Now it's probably, and you know what, and it's like an island green kind of, because if you don't get it on the top, it will just roll back, just like Tin Cup. It'll roll back right in the water. So, but
Jackie, I hit a golf ball with a baseball bat once. Man, that sucker flew.
I've done that.
They do.
I've done that.
Especially in aluminum.
Oh man, and the sound it makes is awesome.
Yeah.
We used to do that when we were kids.
So yeah, I'm gonna probably take apart the shed in got to redo it because there's certain parts of the wall, they're not perfectly level with each other.
You still getting
So I'm
leakage?
getting a push. So I'm getting a bunch of, when I'm rolling the clamshell,
Binding.
it's catching. It's catching.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna, once I get this whole surgery and stuff done, once I'm back to 98%, then I'll be taking that sucker apart.
Yeah.
Because I reached out to Wayne and we were talking a little bit about it because I'm actually gonna probably end up moving the pod and taking out my taking out the concrete and getting rid of moving my pier further west because
you were saying that with the lineup, right?
Yeah, because the way it's all lined up, it's not the greatest. Let me see here. I can give you an idea here. There we go. We share this so everybody can get a rough idea of what I'm talking about here. So if you guys can see that, there's the pod.
Nope, can't see it.
See your head.
Red 5 standing by.
Oh shit.
Here we go. We're on Google Earth.
I can't see him.
So that's where the pod is.
Okay, all right. Oh, you got a nice little plot of land. I mean, everything's like close together, like Long Island. But I mean, it's like you got a nice little spot there.
Yeah. So if you can see that this maple just blocks east.
Yep.
So I'm going to end up moving the pod and everything probably around.
You gotta go to the West Side.
Yep. Probably gonna head this way.
What are you gonna do with that nice walkway you made?
Oh, I'm gonna have the landscapers then curve it.
Oh, nice. There you go.
We'll take everything. We'll get rid of all of this, and then we'll curve
put a little fire pit. Put a little fire pit where the existing one is.
Yeah, right next to that big maple.
Yeah, I would, but I got.
I'll take care of that maple.
Right here. Yeah, that maple's gonna catch fire.
Oops.
But
whoopsie. Oh, now that's a fire.
Yeah, but I got my I got my fire pit right over here. So.
Oh, nice. Right. How big is that plot, Eric?
It's a quarter acre. The
whole house. It's got to be more than that.
No. Our here in these subdivisions, these are all quarter acre. Unless you get to the corner, and it's maybe a little bit more.
Oh, quarter acre. Quarter acre. I'm sorry. Okay,
yeah,
so
quarter acre So the whole thing is a quarter acre.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm about my plot's like half that. My plot ends where your observatory starts, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
wow.
plot's got about 100 of those maples and tall pine trees all around it. So.
Oh yeah.
You see, like your whole back row of trees there.
Yeah. Yep.
See, my back row. I don't know how deep that is. That's probably about 150 feet, maybe 200 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I had 100 feet of forsythias back there.
Oh gosh.
It took me 8 years, but they're all gone now. They're all gone now.
These are all Japanese willows here. So they don't get super, they get about 9 to 10 feet.
No.
So that's not
it's not super bad. But
now, which way
but
you
I'm gonna
face? Which way is that facing?
This is north. I face north.
So that's due north. Okay.
So that's due north, south. Yeah. So
yeah, your stuff is exactly the same facing way as mine. My back of my plot, right where your trees are, that's my north too.
Yep.
So the south is over the house. Same exact setup.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move.
Except right across your
list.
tree line is about
Uh-huh.
I don't know, about 17 telephone wires, and going from the tree line down from to the south, coming on the west side, has another 5 phone lines and power lines. So,
gotcha. Wow. Yeah. So this is this is my spot. So with the decks and the hot tub and the fire pit and the observatory, and I'm gonna move that sucker probably right smack over here.
Nice.
Like right around here. Because if I go too far, then the house will block, because this is the second floor here, and it'll block west even more so. So at least here I can get south pretty good, and I can get at least around I can get anything 26 degrees or higher from the south.
Nice.
And then I've got all the north open to me. So yeah.
So Sean's in the chat, looks like.
Sure.
So we're setting up something at NEAF, right? I got this thing with an iPad and a Bluetooth speaker, right? And we're going to be doing a Zoom meeting, and every once in a while it'll be come see Sean, see if you can catch him, and so they'll be able to see you, he'll be able to see them, and he can say hi to the people that says hi to him. So we're going to see how that works out. I don't know.
Yeah, Tom, I know. Yeah, you got some serious trees, over in your spot for sure.
So were we supposed to do picture of the week tonight, or?
No. The voting has started for picture of the week, so you're gonna vote for 2. So you're gonna vote for your favorite, and the top 2 are going to win. As a matter of fact, I think I may need to change that. Maybe have that choose. You can choose 2.
Yeah, you should be able to choose 2. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go and do that here really quick.
Because
let you able to choose.
I just wanted to make sure, because I got to be honest with you, I got about 20 minutes left in me, and then I got to crash.
Oh, I hear you.
Because actually, I can't even crash. I got to pack more stuff, and I got to eat dinner. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I literally have not eaten dinner yet. I had a half a bag of pretzels. Islanders are really trying to blow this game. It's now 3-2. So I'm looking really forward to NEAF. I'm forward to. I know I spoke to Tom Bramwell, and he's looking forward to be making this big super booth, and we'll be there with the Lavazza and the espresso machine, of course. That's going to be kind of cool, and looking forward to meeting everybody again and hanging out again, and hopefully everybody takes a look at some stuff and realizes that we're not only a show, we're a dealer as well, and it's going to be our first one that we're really actually promoting both AstroWorld TV and AstroWorld Telescopes.
And AstroWorld Telescope, yeah.
So
I just updated the poll. So now anybody who's already voted, I think you can go back now and vote for one more.
Cool.
So you'll be able to vote for your top 2 choices.
Yeah, I'll have a big banner on top for both. One for AstroWorld TV on one side, one for AstroWorld Telescopes on the other. Big, bright orange, not like last year that it was all black. It's going to be really like standing out.
It's going to stand out.
It's going to be if you guys have followed, the evolution of the logos over the years. We had the original red telescope that I kind of cropped myself with the globe on the bottom, with the script AstroWorld TV, and everything was black, and things became more darker as we went on, and then Jen came up with something like this kind of color, and that's pretty much what we stuck with. So this is going to be the color of the banner, with the same star, real brighter in the center, And one says AstroWorld telescopes, one says AstroWorld TV, and the bottom are all QR codes for each individual thing. So all you got to do is take a picture of the banner if you want to find out what's either AstroWorld TV or AstroWorld telescopes. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Nice.
And I'll have a stand-up kind of sign and stuff. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. We got 4 tables because I bought 2 more tables.
Okay.
Just to with the kind of walk through. Yeah, so around the last year, it got annoying. You know, if we have the tables in the front, you know what I mean? It got annoying. I'd rather people just look at stuff.
Try to refresh, Jackie, because I just did it, and yeah, it won't let you vote more than twice. So your 2 tops, because we're going to take the top 2 winners. So.
Oh man.
So yeah, we got some really cool eclipse shots for image of the week. In matter of fact, I'm gonna go and share those really quick.
Sure. Yeah, go right ahead.
Everybody sees those. So as we can recall, last April, on the 5th, we had Dave and Tom taking, the first week of April on their M51 collaboration. So now,
oh, it's Eclipse Week.
Oh yeah.
We got Eclipse Week. So we have Jackie's 2024 totality. And we have another totality by Greg Meyer. And we have a composite also by Greg.
And then I go against the grain.
And last but certainly not least, we have Dave's Leo Trio.
Because it is still Galaxy season.
It is. It is.
It is still Galaxy season. So let me see here if it's going to refresh for me. Yeah. Okay, so far we've got 8 votes.
All right.
Yeah, so
and
definitely
when
head on over.
When will the winner be announced?
We're going to announce the winner not next Friday, but the following Wednesday.
Okay, the fall. I knew it was a Wednesday. That's what I got.
Yeah, we're not gonna. It's not gonna be this Friday because we'll be at NEAF.
Right.
So we're gonna announce it on Wednesday.
I knew it was a Wednesday. I just lost a week somewhere.
Yeah. So let me go ahead. Stop that. Cool.
Oh my goodness! Excuse me. I apologize, everybody.
Yeah, so being Galaxy season and all, now that we're past the eclipse, and thanks to everybody for submitting your eclipse photos. Is one for the history books, but now we're back in the Galaxy season. So we had Dave's Leo Trio. I'm going to be working on my next blog post, which is going to be about Galaxy season and stuff like that. But I'm going to focus more on Galaxy groups. So right now, like Dave, he did the Leo Trio. I just finished, but I'm going to probably add some more luminance, as we were talking before, to the Draco Trio. And then I'm also working on Hickson 44.
Nice.
So once Hickson 44 is done, then I'll swap out cameras, go to the 2600, and then I'll go for my own Leo Trio and stuff. So trying to get these galaxies as much as quickly as can,
Yeah. Well, now that I found my beach permit, hopefully that after NEAF things will start to relax for me. Not as I mean, I got a lot of stuff going on as far as classes that I've been teaching and stuff like that. It's that time of year, so hey, it's going to be a lot of fun again. It's going to be a blast, of course. So
for light polluted skies, Ernest. What's the best filter to use? Are we talking multi-band, narrow band, multi-band, or are we talking just light pollution reduction? So,
yeah, are you talking one-shot color or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big difference.
yeah, because that's a big difference. You talking just a one-shot color multi-narrow band, or are you talking just straight LPR?
Yeah, I mean, if it's one-shot color, I mean,
Some sort of dual band.
Yeah.
yeah, but
So
if
you
you're
live in
doing
a Bortle
broadband
7,
targets, if you're doing galaxies, if you're doing galaxies, it's so hard.
If you're
because-
doing galaxies, your only recourse in a Bortle 7/8, guys, in my opinion, and people are going to hate me for saying this, is you got to go mono. You got to go mono.
Yeah. because
You
each
do.
of the individual color filters
Exactly.
are
You
somewhat
get
of
some
a light
inherent
pollution
protection from light pollution.
filter.
You're only letting a third of the light in, right? Or
Yeah.
technically, but
Yeah.
it's
Right.
not technically a third, but it's you're letting 1/3 of the spectrum through.
So
You know
that
what I mean?
spectrum.
So it's you
You've
get some
got a
inherent light
one-shot
pollution until you start shooting luminance, and then you kind of got to go somewhere a little darker.
Yep.
And then so you do your R, your G, your B. Now when you're doing one-shot color, when you're in a Bortle 7/8 like I am, then I would tell you either try something like an Leah Alp T, or the Altairs, the 4-6 nanometer dual bands, which are on back order right now, but they've been getting really awesome reviews, and they're boasting on their filter making. Dave, I don't know if you know this because I know you're a big Altair fan. They're boasting on this right now. They're boasting right now, and I'm hoping they're right because they've been coming out with some real good stuff as far as filters are concerned. On their new 4 and 6 nanometer dual band filters, they're saying that preliminary tests have come out to a 97% transmission.
That's awesome.
That's nice.
Which means that 97% of the light that goes through that filter in those
It's just what you
wavelengths are hitting your sensor.
That's pretty awesome.
And if they I'm gonna don't be thinking I'm gonna take my Goya lab and I'm gonna go boom and I'm gonna test that out. But I mean, that's
well, usually when you get a filter from them, they give you the printout from that filter.
They do, but let's keep honest, right?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's cool. Good idea.
But I'll be dead honest with you. Every single, whether it was in Leah or Altair or any filter maker that I've received that came with a graph was within very close to what I got to what they put on the sheet. So it's not a good practice to falsify those things because people will check, and I don't think anybody does. But always nice to have a little check and balance and be curious.
Yeah.
So Sean here Ernest was saying, check out the Optilong L Quad. That's good for light pollution suppression. I put in
I can't grab it anymore. It's packed. Or the new Altair RGB too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's been getting real good reviews. But all those are great. The GMB is great. That's their newest version of that D3 filter, which helped dilute the LED light bandwidth as well as your mercury and mercury and sodium vapor lights, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Those have been really good. The GMB's been getting really good reviews as well. So I mean that there's a lot of good things right now. All these filters and the technology of filters now, they're allowing you to do this one-shot color with the light pollution and get these 3 different wavelengths in now, and just like it's really kind of cool with the technology of the coatings that they have and what's going on.
Yep.
Because it's a super exciting time to get into this stuff. It really is.
It is. It really, really is. So yeah, so you've got some suggestions here, Ernest. So the GNB, the L Quad, the Altair, the Alp P, Alp T, the Alp T. So quite a few.
Yep. I just got the Enlia quads also in. I just got one or two of them back in. They've been going crazy too. So
yeah. So you do have quite a good choice there.
Ernest has been a maniac recently. He's been looking at it. He's trying to get all the information that he can, and it's cool to do. So
that's great.
You know,
Absolutely.
definitely do your due diligence and ask the questions, man. Ask whatever you want. So that's the only way you get good information, more or less. Sometimes we give you weird information. But that's okay.
Yeah. You know, we were talking about mounts last week.
Yeah.
And all you guys know that I have, the SIM60. So sometimes when you think about brand loyalty and making it easier for yourself, you usually think, okay, I'm just going to go stick with the same brand, and I'm going to, because sometimes it's so much easier, to just stick with the same brand, but just upgrade to the next level, right? But after we had a little bit of a conversation, Dan, and I am really intrigued about the EQ8, EQ8R, as well as the CQ350. Because the CQ350, it's still relatively light. It's only, I think, about 30 pounds is the head.
30, 32, something like that.
30, yes, somewhere around there. But you're getting 77 pound payload. But even for astrophotography, your payload will end up being about 50. Well, if you will go by a 2/3 rule, you'll probably get about 50 pounds.
You know what? And I've been finding out, I guess more so than not, and just out of necessity, that we're getting a lot closer to the payload number now.
To the true payload.
So if it says 4, I mean, I'll be the first one to tell you, you should not do this. I have my EQ6R maxed out, like at 38 pounds.
I maxed mine out, and I found that the
no problems, right?
Is amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
and almost.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think we're getting a lot more closer.
Balanced really well. It crushes.
Yeah, and that's the thing. To you guys' point, nowadays it's not like some of the sub $1,000 mounts or $1,200 mounts like the AVX, the HEQ5s,
right.
The smaller mounts where you might actually need to consider going that 2/3 of the rated payload. But the newer ones and the ones that are really touting a heavier payload and getting more of the observatory grade, especially recently, you can definitely
get closer,
get to the actual payload that you purchased. You bought a 70 pound payload mount, you can actually start using up to 70 pounds.
I mean, again, you do want to be careful, and you always want to go by the manufacturer's recommendation. So don't take what we're saying take it because of our experience that we've been doing these things, but also follow the recommendation of the manufacturer no matter what. Because if they're telling you that, it's only like the prime example is Paramount. They'll tell you what for photographic, what for visual. Follow those recommendations. Don't, you want to test stuff out and go to the max capacity and try and knock yourself out, but we're not telling you to do that. That's all I'm saying. Always follow that. It's kind of like one of those things. Like if you saw my video on the eclipse, to do what I'm saying, not what I'm doing. A little. We had like a solar filter that was 3 times the size of my lens hanging off the front. So you really don't want to do that. You want to have something that fits correctly.
Yeah, because I'm as the years get up here, I'm getting closer and closer to saying, you know what, I'm gonna probably just go to one telescope and get the right scope that can do everything for me. So that's why I'm really thinking about an Edge 11 and just getting a Hyperstar and get a reducer and be done.
Yep.
Sell everything else and just there. But you know what? I take that back. I will hold on to my refractor because you never know when I'm going to travel somewhere. And I'm not lugging around an Edge 11 cross country or somewhere.
Dude, if you sell that refractor, if you sell that same refractor again.
No.
Oh, Matt's at NEAF. All right. Good job, Matt.
Matt's at NEAF.
Enjoy tomorrow, man. Feel free to swing by feel free to swing by on Friday and help set up. You could be Eric.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
With that 127 with all the stuff I have on it, the Eagle, the Alto, the Giotto,
Corin. Make up my mind. I can't make up my mind.
What do you call it? The Nightcrawler. That's not a light piece of equipment.
No.
All that stuff on there, man. It loads that EQ6 up pretty good. I had to put the extra length bar on it.
Yeah, you have to
extra weight on it.
The bar is like bending.
If I have good seeing, that thing tracks sub 50 arc seconds, sub 0.5.
The hammer.
It works great.
I'm telling you. What's up, Corin? What's up, buddy?
So, but yeah, that Edge 11, if I get that, if I do decide on whatever mount I'm going to be my forever mount, which I'm thinking it's going to be an observatory grade mount.
Yeah.
Either it's going to be the 350, the CQ 350. And you know what? That CQ 350 is priced pretty nicely at $2,800 right now.
It is. It is.
I actually saw the EQ8R, the whole setup.
The RH. Yeah.
It's actually got a nice price tag on it.
It's got a nice price tag too. Yep. So maybe in a couple more NEAFs, maybe in 2 or 3 more NEAFs, when these NEAF sales hit, then maybe I'll go for it.
I love my EQ8. I really do. I wish I used it more often. I've been ever since I've opened up this other side hustle. It's really been taking a lot out of my astrophotography time. Once I get a dome or something where I can close up and open it and that kind of stuff, I'm telling you, when I get Wayne on the line, I'm not going to do I'm not going to do the podcast because it doesn't suit me. But I will get his plans for the Sky Shed, and the roll-off roof that he has, and I'll have our friends from Dark Dragons run the motor on it.
There you go.
So
there you go. Yeah, get a roll-off. Then you'll be set.
Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll get the roll-off. I'll make it fully automated. And then I'll have 2 piers in there, and that's it. Done.
Yeah, because I was actually looking, because before I got the pod, I did buy the Sky Shed plans, right? So I was actually looking at those again, just just recently, and like maybe I'll do it sometime, you know. Get the pod, the pod's a used pod, so maybe at some point when I'm getting closer and getting up there, I'll probably sell the pod. Maybe I'll just go ahead and just get a roll-off, because I don't know if I'm gonna do an S, but at least with a roll-off, because we all talk, you'll get the whole horizon. you'll get the whole Zenith. You'll get everything. So
Yep.
who knows?
Yeah, the nice thing about a roll-off too.
I can't
is
make
if
up
you-
my
if-
mind.
if
Corey,
you have a-
who knows?
If you can make a big enough shed, you can have multiple rigs going at once.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's why I
Exactly.
plan to have two up there. I'll have one long
Yeah.
focal length, like if I'm putting a pier up there, I may even get an 11 and throw it on there. And then on my other one will be my Astrophysics 130, and on top of that maybe the FRA 400. And
Mhm.
Right.
and then I'll have three
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. So what would be your size? Would you go like 18 foot or
Probably
something like that, or
Probably,
be that
yeah.
big, or
it doesn't have to be that big. Even if it's like
that long, you'd be like 18 foot, maybe something that long.
it doesn't have to
You
be
know?
that big. 18 foot for two, even an 11 inch. You know what I mean? You got to remember, I'm not putting an L350 where I need all that space there. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you take a look at my buddy, Jim out in Pepperidge Observatory out on Long Island, he has
Mhm.
two rigs, one with an 11, one with a big what is it, the Riccardi Honda.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, he's got that, and that's
That cheap piece of junk.
yeah, that cheap piece of junk. Yeah, the AP craziness. But it was only, what was it? It was I want to say it was 10 by 15. I think it is something like
Okay,
that.
that's
Okay.
And that's it. And it's plenty of room to do everything for a whole little warm room and everything.
Right.
cool.
So
That's cool. Yeah, because I was looking at on the plans I got, looking at a 10 by 12, and a 10 by 12 I think will be fine for
10 by 12 will work too, depending on how long you're going. But if you're doing like a 5-inch refractor and a 9 to 14 inch Schmidt,
Yeah,
you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I like how Luca Matico did his, where he has the main observatory room, and then he built
Mhm.
like a small little studio room.
Yep.
That he has all his control equipment and everything like that, and he's got his little studio.
Yeah.
right next door. I like how he did that with it.
That's-
Is it kind of like a warm room?
No, it's like his studio room is in his observatory. That studio room. That
Yeah.
you see him in,
Oh, okay, where he does everything.
yeah. That
Yeah.
I would love to do for me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
If,
That's
if
actually really cool.
depending on how big our next backyard is, maybe I upgrade. That's a good idea. Maybe upgrade to that 18-footer, right?
Mhm.
And make a 6-foot warm room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the other
Mhm.
12 feet.
Your
observatory.
Yeah. It was cool how he did it, how it came out. It was like, wow, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Norm, I got my roll off for $395 plus $600 for the slab, and maybe $200 for lumber and hardware.
I got my roll off at 3.5
That
plus 6.
wow.
That's probably about right. But you know what?
Maybe
I'm
when did
the
you get
lazy
yours?
one. I need
The
somebody to
lumber,
build it.
man.
I need someone to build it. I'm not going to be able
Yeah.
to build it.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, 600 for the slab. How long ago was that, Norm?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Concrete.
how long ago was that?
Not getting cheap. Concrete's getting expensive.
Yeah, that
Concrete's
is
getting
true.
expensive. Lumber's expensive. So
Lumber's kind of
heck, I
leveled
was just
off,
looking
but concrete
It's
has.
2 years ago.
2 years.
2 years ago.
Okay. So,
Wow,
yeah. So
must
you
have
can probably
some great
figure at least
prices.
$850 probably for that slab now.
Because heck, I was looking at just the lumber, putting the lumber off of the plans I was looking at for the roll off. The lumber alone was like $2,500. For the different types of lumber that would require. I'm like, good Lord.
And well, I would get a contractor. I'd be like, here's the plans, and go do it.
Yeah.
that's
Here's
what I
my
would do, too.
pier. Make sure it fits. You know,
Make sure it's level.
give me
Make
another
sure it's level.
Actually,
Go
I
down
would
3
probably
feet.
I'd probably give them the 2 piers. You know what I mean? Even if I don't have a scope for it, I would have the second pier set up at that time and say,
Right.
here's the other pier. Then all I need is, doesn't matter what mount I get, just get a pier plate from Starzone or whatever, and have somebody make it from Dan's pier plates or whatever the case may be, and then throw whatever I want on it, and that's it. Just make sure that I have enough. If I have to go horizontally in a park position, you know, or if I could go straight in a park position, that's going to make a difference, because you got to remember that even though, you know, you want to have enough room to point wherever you want, right? So you got to take a look and see and measure even before you even get measure your scope, put it up on the mount that you have, and point it east, point it west, point it south, and have that circular kind of space, and add a foot or so to have that extra space there, so you don't have to worry about collisions with another scope, collisions with a pier or a wall. Exactly. You know, so your flat panel, whatever. But that's the kind of things you got to keep into consideration when you're doing stuff like this. You're going to be forking over a lot of money to do something like this. Then you want to make sure that it's it's going to fit what you're doing. Because if you have like a 8-inch D&G refractor in there, as opposed to a red cat, you're going to need a lot less room than that. So maybe the 12 by 18 fits only that 8-inch refractor.
Right. Yeah. Ernest, you're absolutely right. Double check your homeowner's insurance, all that stuff. Because I have State Farm, and I asked about the pod, what would happen and stuff like that if tornado or whatever. Mine is actually going to be, even though it will be part of my homeowner's insurance.
Yeah,
mine is covered. Mine would be covered under the homeowner's insurance, but you definitely want to check all these things.
Yeah, you want to make sure you have enough liability insurance or active God insurance or whatever it is.
Active God. You want to make sure you have that. And you want to make
sure
you get
umbrella policies.
Yep.
Are great too. Umbrella policies are great too, because it covers stuff like that. And,
if you no matter what, you definitely need some sort of protection. Just don't throw stuff out there and just hope that it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Eric, you had a thing last year. Where
thank goodness I had that personal property rider.
Yep.
So
and it was great. Yeah. They hooked you up.
They took care of you.
Yep.
It made good.
Yeah, I have an umbrella policy that covers all kinds of stuff like that, and it'll cover, if my golf clubs are stolen out of the back of my car. Well, my car owner's insurance doesn't cover that.
Yeah,
but that umbrella will cover it. If I hit and injure somebody on the golf course with a golf ball, my umbrella coverage covers that.
That's dude. If you do that, I want that on video. I want that on video. I'm gonna put that on AFV, man.
But if I broke somebody's window on a golf course,
prove it. Prove it was my ball.
Prove it with your ball.
Prove it was my ball. I want.
Norm said he sent me an email, so let's see what. Norm Hughes Shed. He actually sent this on Facebook, or maybe not Facebook, on Discord. I'll see if I bring this up real quick. Let's see if I can make it's a little bit small of a picture, but let me see if I can zoom this up a little bit. There we go. All right, so this guy over here, and here, and then here we go. And here is Norm's.
Oh, that's cool.
the roll-off
Oh,
shed.
he's got a roll away. That's not even a roll off. That's a
You got to
roll
roll
away.
away.
Yeah,
No, that's cool.
this is the roll-off shed. Not roll-off roof,
That's
roll-off
cool.
shed. And
That's a roll away.
but you know what? It's a cool thing because you know you see the
It
whole
is.
shed goes right over. Now he's got a nice little Paramount mount there with a
With
big
a
meat
monster
Schmidt.
meat.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he said it was
Mhm.
a 12, if I remember right. Look at all those counterweights. I mean, holy crap. That's like what, 80 pounds of counterweights at 22 pounds each, something like that? 88 pounds?
I
That's
think he
crazy.
said the whole thing's 85. I think he said it was 85 pounds he's got on there.
85. That's cool. That works out great.
Yeah. Absolutely. He just has to remove the doors.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there was one door on the side, it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah. If I did something like that, that would be really cool, you know, because something like that is easy to build, right? You can definitely, you know, just get some wood, you know, some ground contact wood, maybe on some deck, you know, some deck pier blocks.
Yep.
And get the rolls,
The garage rail or whatever
those were, or the V tracks.
Yep.
And just get all that stuff set up, and then make it nice and smooth, and just push that out. Because if I did something like that, I would want to make sure that either the piers, you know, you want to measure everything out. So unlike, you know, norms, I would get double doors and then have a double door shed, just open it up. And then if it's the right height, then I can,
Push it back.
Just slide it away.
push it all the way out and have both piers right there and not have to worry about taking the doors off, you know.
Yep.
But hey, that works, man. That works definitely. And I've seen quite a few of those, like in Pinterest and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've seen them
just
before.
a roll away, you know, shed. Just push, forget the roof, just roll away the entire shed.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, now see, I can push that thing with one hand. That's awesome. Yeah, but you can bench press 500 pounds.
Yeah. I was never able to do any of that ever.
So here I want to, you know, since, you know, of course, astrophotography, want to share this. Fixing thing.
Oh, that's
You guys
nice.
can see that or not. It's not too bad for the Draco. This is the Draco Trio.
Oh, it looks nice, bro.
So, yeah.
Colors are great.
Thanks. You know, I was thinking about maybe adding some more luminance, but who knows? You know, more data never hurts, right? More data never hurts.
Especially with galaxies, because
No, especially with galaxies.
Swamp that noise, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is no darks because I was using a 533. So this is no darks. It's just my flats, bias, and the lights.
Nice.
Which is really nice, you know.
And there's nothing wrong with it, you know, if you're doing it from home, there's nothing wrong with using some HA for your luminance as well.
You know, that's what I'm thinking is I'm probably going to do some HA because I'm pretty sure I can get a little bit of HA into here, at least into this spiral. So that's another thing I was thinking about, definitely.
That looks really good, man. That's a nice job so far.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far so good.
Any light pollution filters on that one? What are you using for light pollution?
No, that's all. No light pollution filters.
Mono
It's
data,
straight
right?
LRGB. I'm sorry.
Mono data.
Yeah. Yeah, this is all mono LRGB, and I've got, and I have Bordeaux 5 skies, and this was all during like the new moon week. So, yeah.
Oh, even better. Yeah.
This is all during the week. You know what? I actually like the 533 with a Schmidt because of it being that 1-inch sensor. It gives you that feeling. Excuse me. I get more reach. I mean, I get more magnification that I wouldn't be able to get with like the 2600 or other types of cameras.
Nice.
I just get a much narrower field of view, which is why I like pairing the 533 with a Schmidt. Yeah, that's the thing. One of the things about, the Schmitz is if you don't have it perfectly collimated, and I'm also bending, so they seem a little softer and they're not pinpoint, when they bend too. I
the
usually,
stars, you mean?
the stars, my full weight half max is usually around 4 for my stars.
Yeah.
I found that with my my RC was like that because I'd be binning with that, and it was like high 3s, low 4s for HFM.
Yeah.
One day I'll delve back into the Schmidt land. One day.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody that was going back and forth between a Schmidt and a Newt, and wanted something with a little more reach, and wanted 1,000 millimeters or so, and
That's a huge Newt.
What, 1,000 millimeters?
That's 12.
It's 10-inch Quattro.
Take it easy, Ernie. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
That's 10-inch Quattro. It's big, and it's all Newts are big and bulky, and it is. But he has the mount to carry it. That's not the problem. But he's like, the price point of a 10-inch Quattro as opposed to an 8-inch Schmidt, it's about half the price.
Well, yeah, but your focal length. The focal length is
half
shorter.
also. The focal length is half also.
Yeah.
But
so it's not a galaxy, in my opinion.
That's not what he's looking for. He just wanted something 1,000. He wanted somewhere about 1,000 millimeters. But he didn't want a big refractor because getting 1,000 millimeter refractor, obviously is not really it's not outside the realm of things, but not in his budget. Because you think about like that, she was talking 120 Esprit. And I was like,
120 or 127 and stuff.
120 Esprit is nice. It'll get you close to 1,000. And then I like the Quattro's put in. Sean's been using the star fields too. And that's been great. Again, you got collimation. I think people kind of make collimation seem a lot harder than what it really is. Unless if you're talking RCs, because RCs can be, as Dave will attest to, a pain in the butt until you get it down.
They're tricky.
They're just tricky.
Because
it takes practice.
Yeah, well, because you're collimating now 3 things, not 2. So it makes things a little bit difficult. But I listen. I used an 80. Ron Preacher used a 150 Esprit, and that's unbelievable. But it's $6,500. It's a lot of money. The ES127, I've had 2 of them. Actually, Dave's got 1.
Yes, I do.
The only thing I would say about the 127 is like the back focus of it. It's like you got to add a lot to it sometimes. Right, Dave? You've had
it sticks out pretty good.
It will take.
It's way more than 55 millimeter.
Oh my God! I'll show you. I'll show you the.
I think I'm at with the current setup I have. I'm probably closer to 75 millimeter.
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
I've got it set. It's perfect. And
Oh yeah, once you get it there, it's good. And you can sit there.
Oh yeah.
You can sit there and take out your kneecaps with them. I'm telling you, but
yeah,
you can.
I had to get I had to get the extension for my EQ6 because I was like, oh yeah, there's no way this thing's got to sit up a little higher.
Yep. Yeah, he could definitely get a Mac as well. The 190 is nice, but he didn't want to. He didn't want to get because the Macs. You got to remember the Macs will get you the focal
really
length.
Slow.
They are. They're really slow. They can be really slow. F12, F15. You know, it goes even higher sometimes. It's those are really, in my opinion, are really good for planetary.
Yes.
You know,
planetary and solar.
You sit there and get a F15 or F12 with a 2x bar low, and then you're at F24. I mean, which is kind of like a nice area to be when you're doing planetary. And
I think one of the things that drew me to the RC was no need for a coma corrector or flattener. Once it's collimated, you get a nice big flat field all the way across.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
the one thing about the Mac
drew me to the RC.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one thing about the Mac is that you don't have to worry about collimating. Realistically, you really don't. But yeah, you don't have a flat field. That's for darn sure. You don't have a flat field, but it's great for planetary. You don't really need that necessarily.
You know, a couple of things with Macs too. I mean, one of the things with Macs is just take a look at the rear cell of the Mac. Now, depending on the Mac that you get, it could be a really random rear cell size when you're getting attachments and stuff like that. So it's not your normal 2-inch kind of adapter like a Schmidt Cassegrain could be. It's a little smaller, usually on some of them. Now, some of them have the right ones where everything is fine, but just take a look at that. Do your due diligence when you buy a Mac. And if you get a really cheapy Mac, like I'm not going to mention names, but you know what I'm talking about. They have
like
this
my little cheapy Mac.
They have this little like paper mirror on the other side, and the little plastic little kind of wannabe secondary kind of slides onto because the glue is not good. So you got to take. It's bad. There's some real bad ones out there. So if you're gonna buy a Mac, buy one that's reputable and then the 190 MN is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about some really, sub $300 or $400 Macs,
Yeah. Because I've got a Mac one. I still have my Mac 102, my Celestron Astrofy Mac 102, but I haven't really used that thing in forever.
I've had I think 4 Explore Scientific scopes. I've had 2 127s. I've had 2 80s. 5. I've had a 102 as well, and they've all been great. The optics have never been an issue with the Explorer. Never ever. Whether it's the FCD 1s, which I've had the FCD 100s, and I've never had a problem with whether it's collimation, pinched optics, anything. I've never had a problem with any of them. So that's one good thing. And then if there ever was a problem with it, I am sure, 100% sure, that Explorer would take care of you. so they're known for that type of customer service. I've had customers that have had pinched optics, not many, but turn around a couple of weeks and they fix it. They put it on the workbench in Arkansas or Arkansas or whatever they call it, whatever they call it. There, they put it on the workbench there.
Arkansas.
And they throw it there and they set it up, and if they can't fix it, they give you a new one. If they fix it, they send it back.
One thing that I'm gonna try, Chris had mentioned, is that he bends too, and he drizzles by 2. and he gets his stars around 2.5 to 3.
Okay.
Now, Chris, what scope do you have? Because I don't recall him saying
I
which
think
scope
he uses a
has.
925.
The 9.25. Okay.
I think.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what he said he's
Okay.
used.
Okay. Because if that's the case, I think I'll even run it again. We're gonna run my redo this Draco
AJ.
trio.
Oh, he's using. He
Drizzle.
says Edge 8
Or
too.
he's using
He's
8.
using Edge 8.
Okay. Using an 8 to 2.
So,
So I'm definitely gonna give that a shot. I'll reprocess it, this Draco, and I'll bend it, because it's been 2, but I'll drizzle it by 2 as well, and see how that comes out.
Sorry, Ernest. Yeah, that's one of the ones I was talking about, Ernest.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
That's one of the ones I was talking about.
That was notoriously a bad scope.
Even the older ones where you had to kind of, in order for you to align it, you had to turn it all the way to the dead stop and then turn it a half a way back so it wouldn't bash into the hard stop.
Oh God!
It wasn't really a great thought out model. What made that the ETX 125 great was the portability of it, because you put everything in a backpack, and it had a tabletop tripod kind of thing, and it was good. You could get some good views while you were camping. That's what it was catered to. And then what happened? People started deforking them and using them for guide scopes. They were using a 125 for guide scopes.
Oh, really? Wow.
I swear to God. But yeah, hi, Pep. All right. Well, you got me on 30 minutes longer than what I thought.
Real quick, where do you set drizzle on Pix Insight?
You could do it in WBPP, or you could do it.
WBPP.
Yeah, you could do it in WBPP, or you could do it manually, and it's in your lights, if I remember right. It's on the right side. Says drizzle and drizzle 2x.
Hold on, let me just share it here real quick. So, because like I said, I want to try this because I've never drizzled, honestly.
I usually did it manually if I needed it.
Okay, so here are the lights.
Go under what is it? Image integration, I think, on the bottom. Where is it? Someone will say it. Hold on, let's see. No, it is under lights. That's what I thought. All right, so it's under the lights. Go into lights. Get out of that. Where the hell is it?
Is it under normalization?
No, it's not under normalization. Maybe registration. Where the hell is it? I don't remember. Go to post calibration. See if it's there. There it is.
There it
Drizzle
is.
Configuration. There it is. So you enable that, then do whatever you want to do. Just remember that it adds quite a lot to your time.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's going to take an extra 30, 40 minutes for it to do that.
Yep.
But it's worth the effort, because it does make a difference.
Okay.
And it makes Blur X makes a big difference. You can really pounce, hold back the star size.
Gotcha.
Okay. So pretty much keep everything else the same, function, square, all that stuff.
Yep.
You can do square, you can do Gaussian too.
Gaussian, yeah.
One of the guys, one of the guys from Masters Pixelsight says he uses Gaussian. I've tried it both ways. I don't think I've seen a difference either way.
And I got the master flats, all that stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'll just run it. Sweet. Right on.
In case anybody's interested, I just got a message from Starfield. For the 2 days of NEAF, they're also doing a 10% sale off on any Starfield.
Oh.
I
Nice.
just literally got that right now. So I know a lot of people have been asking me about the Gear 60. Let's see, where is it? Starfield Gear 60 is now going for, instead of $10.50, it's going for $9.45. So there you go.
What's that?
The Gear 60. I
Square
had a
Peak?
couple of questions about that.
Okay.
All right, fellas.
I'm still waiting. Let me know when you get that. When you get those Apollos in, or I'm just going to talk to you offline, and we're just going to pull the trigger.
Yeah, the order's made. I told them don't ship it till after NEAF. So because I got to call. I don't want to make a small order now and then find out what I sell at NEAF, and then I'm gonna have to make another order. So it's just one of those things.
One thing. Oh shoot! The one thing I am going to need to order from you once I get the Apollo, before you send me Apollo, add on to the order is the adapter for the filter wheel, so I can use the ZWO filter wheel. Because there's an adapter. There's an adapter for that you can put on, so you can attach a ZWO filter wheel to a Player One camera.
Well, what's the thread size of the filter wheel for CWO? Isn't it M54?
It's the screw. It's where the screws are. It's how everything is lined. So
it's not.
Yeah. You're screwing it directly.
Oh, you're bolting it.
Yeah.
Oh, you need. I got you.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. I know which one you're talking about. Sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll bring some at NEAF. Gives you another reason to come to NEAF.
Yeah. True. Yeah. I'll be hobbling like this. I'll be just hobbling and hobbling.
Oh, precious.
Like, oh, my ass. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. Oh, my ass.
Oh, my precious.
Dude, I'll be like Fred Sanford. Be like, Elizabeth, come to Johnny, baby. Oh, my back. Oh, my ass. Oh, Elizabeth.
What was that? What was that? The
Sanford.
I'll never forget the one that he said, Red Fox. He said, man, you are so ugly. I can take your face, smash it in some dough, and get gorilla cookies out of them.
You big dummy.
Lamont, you big dummy.
You big dummy.
Lamont, you big dummy.
That's fine. Now, was that a throw off from All in the Family? Because Lamont.
No, that was the Jeffersons.
That was the Jeffersons. Was All in the Family.
The Jeffersons were Archie
no, but
Bunker's
Lamont was in All in the Family, I think.
Yeah, but it may have been.
I think so.
I
don't know if they were direct spinoffs. I don't know if they were direct spinoffs, but I'm pretty sure Lamont.
Some intertangled. Yeah.
I know the Jeffersons were a spinoff of All in the Family.
That I know.
Used to be neighbors.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe it was Chico. Was Chico and Amanda spinoff? A spinoff of Sanford and Son? I'm not sure.
Or they both were kind of occasionally Lamont.
Yeah, no, we're all telling our ages now.
Or God knows, we're old.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We're old.
All right, guys.
So
well,
some of us need a cane.
I got a hurricane. Look at that. It's a hurricane.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I was wrong, but right. So, Lamont, the actor, Demond Wilson, was in All in the Family, but he played the part of a burglar in season 2.
Okay, so no relation then.
No relation to Lamont, although he was in there.
Yeah. Although he did act in it. Okay.
He did act in it for one episode. Oh my God, it's 4-4 now. I can't take it.
Oh my Lordy. God, I got to go turn that game on.
6 minutes left.
Oh man, 1 minute it was 1-1. Now it's 4-4. Oh goodness.
This is saying it's this. So I got to show you a picture of this. The score box says 5-4, but the screen says 4-4. So is it 5-4 or 4-4?
It's 5-4 Islanders.
But the screen I'm seeing says 4-4.
4:47 left. 5-4 Islanders.
They must score here because. I
your
guess
buddy
I'm
Brock
behind.
Nelson
Maybe I'm behind.
Scored.
What are you?
Your
serious?
buddy Brock Nelson just scored.
Oh, there it is. I just saw it. No, it was. It looked like it was Holmstrom. Looks like.
No, it says Brock Nelson here.
Maybe he tipped it, but
maybe. Yeah, it says Holmstrom was the primary assist.
Yeah, it looks like he tipped it.
So it must have been a tip in.
Oh, let me see. They're doing a replay now. I hate Brock Nelson.
You know what's a bummer?
Brock Nelson scoring.
Yeah. Besides,
what?
At least you know that
Cindy Crosby doesn't have a goal at least.
That player one.
It was Holmstrom all the way.
That rear tilter for player one, it won't fit on a ZWO camera.
Nope.
Because it's kind of got the square.
Yep.
Because the player ones are kind of square, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, no. The toe plate is actually circular. It fits on a square camera, which makes the bolt pattern differently.
Yeah. It's a shame. Well, I guess I got to figure. Maybe I'll have to take.
Well, I think CWO does make a tilt.
Now they do. Yep.
But
they do.
Yeah, and I've got one. It's no. That's the problem is it's just the same size as the camera body itself. So it's like you see.
Yeah, see that's what I'm saying.
Which goes right against your
no sense. How are you expected to adjust the tilt if it's if it's flush with the camera body?
I can't help you.
You know what? It's
I don't get it. So that's why I'm going to have to end up using this guy.
Yep.
My Gerd Newman.
Yep. You're better off anyway. That's going to be better made than anything that ZWO comes out with anyway. So
but it's going to add on another 17 inches. But 17 millimeter. It adds on the 17 millimeter. Back focus. So it won't work very well unless I take off my OAG and go back to a guide scope.
Correct.
Yeah. So if you want to go to an uncooled camera, it looks nice. The ZWO tilter.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they make this one a little bit bigger?
Well, that's the whole thing. Just
I don't
broaden it out.
I really don't understand. How do you expect, if you're using a filter wheel or anything like that, to adjust your tilt?
And not to mention the fact that
this is a question I ask myself every day when I work on cars and go, how the hell do they expect you to get to this?
Well, don't you also like if you have a filter wheel on there, don't you have to disassemble the camera to kind of do it now? You got to take it off. You got to take a picture, take the camera off, make an adjustment, put the camera back on.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm going to end up just going ahead and using, I've got my little M42 to M48 ring, adapter here. Slap that sucker on and do that.
Yeah, I'm selling
And that's got the screws in the side, right?
Yep.
They go in the
Yep.
side.
Yeah, because this one has the screws
I've got
on the side.
Yeah, that's
Right.
that's the one I have too. And I tried using that, but it made my back focus too far, and I got too cheap.
It is thick.
Right.
It is
That's
thick.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to take off my Celestron OAG, you know, and put on a guide scope on.
Well, don't even talk to me about back focus with that Celestron OAG. I mean that big.
Yeah, that thing's huge.
That thing's huge,
dude. It takes up like 30 millimeters of dead space just to put the thing on.
Yeah. So now, then I'm gonna have to spend, like, if I use this with my 2600, I'm gonna end up, you know, having to buy a rotator. Spend another $50 on like a blue, like one of the
Blue Fireball.
The camera, the blue, gonna have to end up getting a CCA or a blue or a
well, the William Optics manual or something.
Something, you know.
I've given up on fighting tilt.
Yeah.
Blur Exterminator works good. It takes care of tilt.
It takes care of it.
The tilt fixer. There you go.
Yeah, it does.
All right, fellas. Well, I got to get something to eat because I'm going to faint.
All right, guys.
Okay.
All right. Congratulations to the Capitals for making it into the playoffs.
Yes.
And
hopefully we'll see you guys in a couple weeks.
You never know. You never know, right? You just got to get
If you guys get through the first round and we do, then we're lined up to play each other.
Questions. If I get a color wheel, will I still need a light pollution filter along with the other filters? Yes, because you're using one-shot color. So even if you get a dual band filter, when you go broadband, you're going to need a light pollution filter as well.
Correct.
Cool.
So you're definitely going to need that. You're going to need some sort, when you go regular broadband imaging, you're going to need a light pollution, whether the Tri-RGB from Altair, the quad, the L quad from Optolong, or the quad from Aunt Leah, which is, you know, all that kind of stuff. So you can get any of those. Yeah, I'll try, Tom. But you're not coming, so I'm not going to make anything. So. All right, everybody. Everybody have a great night. If you're going to NEAF, look forward to seeing you there. Eric, I better see you there. Please, please do anything you can. Even if you got to crawl onto the plane, I just need you there.
I'll do my best, brother. You know I am.
I know you will. And listen, I'll get you a nice shot of Louis XIII if you come, okay? So,
there you go.
That's worth the plane ride right there.
That'll get me nice and loosened up.
If you could find me a bar in Mahwah, New Jersey that has it. So, all right, fellas. Thank you so much,
all
Dave.
Right, guys.
Again, congrats,
Have
Eric.
fun.
I hope
Have
you feel
fun
better.
This weekend, and
thank you, brother.
Hope everything goes well.
Sounds good, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, have a great night. If you're coming to NEAF, I'll see you there. Hopefully, Eric will see you there too. And we'll see you on Saturday morning at NEAF. All right, everybody, have a great night. Take care as always. And keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And we'll see you on Saturday. Peace out.
Peace.